Paul Hughes, another MacRory Cup final, a first since 2016. Your first reaction to tonight's game?
Thanks for reminding me, it's 4 years, you forget. For God's sake. No, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. What MacRory Cup means in our school is incredible. I remember when I started in the place, I remember Aidan saying to me, you have to see this school when we're in a MacRory final. You have to see this school when we're in a MacRory final. And it really is. It's special in the place. I've said for years that it brings everybody together. It brings people back from the past. It's the school's cheering and oak, because everybody remembers being at MacRory finals, because there was such a run of them around the time that Aidan was there, whatever. Everybody remembers them. There's a particular vintage of people. These boys' fathers will remember them, their uncles, all those people will remember MacRory finals, and it's just a special, special time, and delighted, absolutely delighted for the Cubs to get the chance to experience it, delighted that the school will get the chance to experience it, and for the clubs that they come from. This is where they're nurtured. These boys come from the clubs. We get them in here. We try to work them. We try to build them into a team again. And fortunately, they're moving with us. And we're just delighted to be there.
On tonight's game, Paul, you probably couldn't have asked for a better start, could you, with an early goal from James McGurk?
It was always going to be a big thing. Getting a good start was always going to be a big thing for us. We didn't want to be chasing the game. We had a fair idea that Dungannon would set up defensively. When that team sets up defensively, then you need to. It can be difficult then to chase a game. So we wanted to get that good start. It's always very important to try and get the lead when you're playing against that blanket defence. We felt that we were very, very happy with the movement, the way that some of those first half scores were created for us, the work rate of players, the intelligence of players, and there were snapshots of what we feel this group are capable of when they commit to working together, when they work hard together, when they do the things that work for this group. Now, for other groups, we've said to them, other groups, different things will work, but for this group, there's a particular way that they're trying to play it. We're trying to force them to play, and they got the rewards tonight because they worked hard at it.
You're talking about work, Paul. The academy hit 2 goals and levelled it. You had to win it a second time. What goes through the head when it's level?
Probably disappointment, first of all, that we gave up 2 such soft goals. Came from possessions that we had, that we shouldn't have been giving away. We like to pride ourselves on being able to keep possession of the ball or whatever. But, look, it's a test. We said to the boys at some stage in that second half there would come a test for them, that Dungannon would have a kick in them, that they would come back at us. We certainly didn't expect to concede two goals so quickly, but when we got back to winning ball, we sorted out our winning of possession, got rid of the wee bit of panic, the wee bit of disturbance of conceding those 2 goals. We got back to winning ball. That gave us a chance then to play what we feel these boys are capable of playing. And we saw the movement coming into the game again. Yes, the black card gave us a wee bit of extra space to create those chances again, but it was really, really good to see the boys respond to it, and showed that they weren't prepared to give up their MacRory final easily, and that was important for us to see.
On the game itself, from the sideline, you struggled with Dungannon's kickouts, and sometimes you struggled with your own. But when you got the ball back, you made it count with limited enough possession. Is that fair?
Certainly, we're not the biggest team in the world. We're certainly not the biggest team in the world, and it can be difficult for us when we come up with Dungannon that 3-4 boys are strung across the middle there that were big lumps of Cubs and good footballers and good at going onto that high ball.
Because I'm thinking back to that St Eunan's game in the league where you couldn't get her for long periods.
Yeah. And that was an issue for us, and it's something that we will need to look at again, and it's a learning process. We came into this game with a week's notice or whatever, which weather conditions, never was going to be any other choice in that. So it's a learning curve for us. We've got to look at that ability to win possession. We had the boys drilled in terms of the Dungannon kickouts that we expected would go short with some of them. We would have felt that we held them up pretty well in what we were trying to do. We didn't feel we were overly hurt with some of their short kickouts, their longer kickouts. Yes, we were giving away that height advantage, and that's something we have to address again before the final, because either Coolmans or Armagh both again have big lumps of lads around that middle third that would ask questions of us again about our ability to win that possession.
Final point, you were able to put Enda Downey in, move him out. You had that option, and in an era whenever flair players are gone, what about Sean Kearney's pass for that last goal?
Well, increasingly you're seeing people who are programmed to go round, and what we've we have said to Cubs all the time is, look, yes, we expect you to go around, we expect you to be patient and all the rest, but let's see what the reaction time is like. Let's see what the decision making is like. Can we see that? Can we see that instant we pass? And if we see that pass, do we move to support it? Is our reaction time enough to get us somebody there to support the play? Sean, very inventive with it. I thought in the first half we had 2-3 chances where the ball a half yard to one side and we would have been opening up Dungannon again. So we want people to be able to do that sort of thing. We want people to take the wee bit of initiative, to have that bit of thinking that says, hey, I see something here, let's go for this. And sometimes it comes off, sometimes you tear your hair out when it doesn't come off, but Sean's pass there was a beauty, let's just say.
Very final point, I promise. PJ McAleese had the ball in his hand so often against Cookstown. I sort of expected them to shut him down. They weren't able to. He's just a magnet.
Well, PJ is one of these boys that wants to be in the game. He really wants to be involved in the game. He wants to be getting on the ball. He's as brave as get out. He'll go for ball that he shouldn't be going for. He's very good on breaking ball, but he's also, a lot of the time, he's intelligent with his use of the ball. He protects the ball, he uses it well, and you saw there his movement as well. When he gets in around that final area, that penalty area, whatever, he has the capacity then to dance in around people, give and go, have that extra bit of thinking. He has great awareness, and we need him playing that sort of role. We need him being on the ball, we need him taking that responsibility, and it's amazing then what he brings out of other players.
Paul, thanks very much, and all the best for your preparations ahead of the final.
And many thanks to you for the coverage, sir. It's brilliant to see it.